Hey guys, welcome back to TR Tech. In this video, we'll see do while loop in Java. Before going to that, let's remind what is the difference between for loop and while loop. So, for loop is used when we know the exact number of times the loop to be executed. So, while loop is nothing but as long as the condition is true, the loop to be executed. So, let's go with do while loop in Java. So this is the block diagram of do while loop. So in do while loop, we check the condition at the end of the loop after executing the loop statements. So if the condition is true, the loop will be executed again. If the condition is false, then the loop will be terminated. So when to use while loop, we have already known. As long as the condition is true, we have to execute the while loop. So coming to do while loop, we use do while loop when we don't know the number of iterations, and also we have to execute the loop at least once. We can use do while loop. Here the condition is true or false. The loop will be executed at least once. Let's see the syntax of do while loop. Do while loop. So this is the syntax of do while loop. First, if the condition is true or false, the loop will be executed at least once. After executing the statements, the condition will be checked. Let's go with one example. Here first we have to initialize the value, that is int I equal to 0. So after initialization, we have to print some statements. If the condition is true or false, the statement will be executed at least once. So after printing the statement, we have to increment that value. Now I am incrementing that value to I plus 2. So after incrementing, we have to check the condition. So here I am checking the condition that I less than or equal to 5. So let's see the working of this loop. First, we have to initialize the value, that is I equal to 0. After initialization and before checking the condition, we have to execute the set of statements. So at least once we have to execute the statement. Here it will print the value of I. Initially the value of I is 0. After printing the statement, we are incrementing the value of I to 2. Now the value of I is 2. 0 plus 2, that is 2. So now it will check the condition. So I less than or equal to 5. So 2 is less than or equal to 5. So it will again enter into the loop. So it will print the statement. And after printing the statement, it will again incrementing the loop. Now the value of I is 4. Before the value of I is 2 plus 2. Now the value of I is 4. Again it will check the condition. So the value of I is 4 now. 4 is less than or equal to 5. So it will print the loop, that is 4. After printing the statement, again it will check for condition. So now the value of I is 6. So it will check the condition. Here I less than or equal to 6. The condition is false. So it will terminate the loop. Now it will print 0, 2 and 4. So now let's run the program. So now see here, it will print 0, 2 and 4. So this is how the do while loop will work. And one thing we have to remember that it is also known as the exit control loop. Why? Because the condition is not checked in advance. Without checking the condition, the loop will execute at least once and after that it will check the condition. So it is called as the exit control loop. The next video will see for each loop in Java.
Please support me and subscribe our channel for more videos.